Hi Falcons, this is the video directions for the Monday, January 25th assignment. It's called Harvesting Sunlight, and it is our favorite assignment type to do. I know, I'm sorry guys. It's article annotation. So I'm going to go over real quick what I expect on this, just because it's been a while. I do want to remind you that you can link to the article. Let's see if it will load for me. Log in with Clever, see if that works. Okay, it's thinking hard. And then when I grade it, I'm looking for color coding, that we asked questions and we commented in the margin. So your question could be on something on the left, and then your comment could be like a summary or an answer to the question on the right. And then at the end, you're going to write a 3-sentence summary explaining what you learned in the article. There we go. It's having trouble. Okay. So I do want to point out for color coding, I'm only wanting you to do yellow and pink. I want to focus on these two. So yellowish color, and you can change it, is keywords, vocabulary, definitions. And then in pinkish color is important information, common mistakes, where people get confused, or an explanation. All the important stuff in like a pink color. Okay, so the link to the article, here it is. Remember, you can have Amplify read it to you. So I'm going to go ahead and have them do that for paragraph 1. Notice that here it already has my vocabulary words for me. So I'm actually just, before I even start reading, I'm going to go grab those and highlight those. So to highlight, drag your cursor over and then pick your color. Again, you could change the yellow. So energy, I saw absorbing. And then I saw light. Where was light in the paragraph? Oh, light, it's after. Right here, okay. All right, so I at least have a little bit there. I'm going to have Amplify read this paragraph.
Harvesting sunlight. Your body needs energy to breathe, move, think, digest food, and do everything else you need it to do. To power all these tasks, your body gets energy from the food you eat. Of course, humans aren't the only organisms that need energy to live. The same is true of all organisms, including plants. However, plants don't eat the way humans do. They have their own way of taking in energy. It's called photosynthesis, and it's the process of absorbing energy from light to make food.
I'm going to go back to my paragraph. I'm going to look at it again, and I'm going to see if there's any definitions to add to this yellow, or if there's any other words, I think, and then I'm going to look for anything that's important. So your body needs energy to breathe. Okay, so that doesn't tell us anything about energy. To breathe, move, think, digest, all the examples. So that would be examples. We don't really need to highlight that. To power all these tasks, your body gets energy from the food you eat. Well, that sounds pretty good. It's because we're talking about energy. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight that part in a pink color. Of course, humans aren't the only organisms that need energy to live. The same is true of all organisms, including plants. However, a plant don't eat the way humans do. They have their own way of taking in energy. It's called photosynthesis. I'm going to go ahead and make yellow. That seems like an important word. We should have learned it last year. And it's the process of absorbing energy from light to make food. And so that is actually a definition. So I'm going to actually go ahead and highlight the rest of that. Because notice it says photosynthesis, comma, and then tells us what photosynthesis is. So I'm going to make the rest of that sentence a yellow color. All right. So notice I don't have the whole paragraph highlighted, but I do have the little bit of vocab, and I do have at least 1 or 2 important things in pink. So my question over here, something I could ask, would be, how do plants get their energy? And then I can either answer that question over here, or I can come up with a summary. So My summary is going to be all living things need energy. Plants their energy through photosynthesis. Oops, spelling this wrong. Okay. So you will do that for all 4 paragraphs. It's 4 paragraphs, and I just did one with you. You guys could do this. And then at summary at the bottom, it's 5 paragraphs, I'm sorry. But I just did one of them, so you have 4 more. Summary at the bottom, at least 3 to 5 sentences. I would prefer 5, 1 sentence for each paragraph. Okay? All right, that is your assignment.